How's everybody doing? Let me get these more in line. I had a conversation with Rob the other day, and we were talking about just, the quirkiness that Seiko has sometimes. And I love Seiko watches. This is my SKX. This is the solar tuna that Rob loaned to me. And I will still stand by my recommendation. This watch right here is a definite keeper watch. It's an awesome watch for the money, in my opinion. Now, things that everybody knows, like the SKX. See if you can see mine. My chapter ring is pretty dead on. It's slightly off, just a little bit. But not bad. But I just, for it's a $200 watch. I get it. But it would be nice if they could either figure out a way to redesign how the chapter ring fits in. There's a notch in here. Or if they could somehow just maybe attach the chapter ring to the dial. I don't know. Just so everything lines up perfectly. Just like if you look at a Seiko Monster, the way that dial's designed, everything's always lined up. There might be some misaligned monsters out there. I've never seen one. I've owned a few of them. I don't know. If you've seen a misaligned monster, let me know. I'm curious. But as far as the misalignments on the 007, 009, 013s, I don't understand how, after making this watch since, 96? So, 22 years, how they haven't got it down to where it's perfect every time. And some of these, I've seen some that are off horribly. It's kind of like a crapshoot as far as if you're going to get one that's lined up or not. So it makes you a little leery, I guess, to buy one. To me, it's $200 beater watch, but it's almost not a beater watch. And I know people are going to think that price sounds crazy. To me, this watch looks nice enough to not be a beater watch. It's a robust watch. You can beat on it, but I mean, these SKXs are nice watches for the money. It has the finishing's decent on them. Like the brushing's nice. It's not super sharp, I guess. It's on this watch, it's pretty good for $200. Like I said, in-house automatic movement, and it's got pretty decent case finishing. I just wish that they could get this alignment issue taken care of. Now, with that said, moving on to a whole different movement, like on Rob's solar tuna here, everything, I don't know if I can even get it to line up in the light. It's kind of a dreary day and I don't have the best lighting, but the chapter ring on this lines up perfect, and this lines up perfect, and it might not look, I don't think it conveys on camera because of having these notches, and I think with the lighting that kind of throws it off. But then you look at this watch, and a pet peeve of mine that drives me nuts is when the second hand doesn't hit the indice dead on. That's just a little thing, but for me, it's kind of a big deal. I don't know why. I see it, and it's an OCD thing, I guess, and then it kind of drives me crazy. Because when you get up in here, we'll watch it go around again. Up in here, it's lined up pretty well. So I don't know if it's a printing issue, if it's, the print's off just a little bit on the chapter ring or what. But the watch itself, it's a great watch. I told Rob, I said, I think I'm going to buy one of these. These are, super cool for the money. I love the watch. I think it's great. It's awesome. And for this watch, I can probably look past that a little bit just because I like the way it makes me, it gives you like a feeling. I don't know that it's not an automatic feeling, but like, see, when you're up here in the 1 to 15 range, you're doing pretty good. Once you get past the 15 range, we start to lose a little bit. And then you get, that one's dead on. It's kind of like a hit or miss. And I know quartz watches have, I guess you can watch a quartz watch all day and some of them are going to hit dead on and other ones won't, depending on the time. But like I said in the previous video, I haven't had a Citizen Echo Drive yet that I can recall that didn't hit the marks dead on. And a lot like the Seiko, there's no slop. I mean, they snap with authority right to where they're supposed to be. But so you have a perfect aligned watch, and then the second hand's off. So I don't know. I wish that they could just get everything to be dead on all the time. And I know it's probably asking a lot for the money that we're paying, and I know it's not a Grand Seiko or anything like that. But at the same time, I think that Seiko or who's the parent company, Epson, could figure out a way to get the watches to just hit the way that they need to hit dead on the markers. And I would think that they could get their alignments worked out. But like I said, and I'll show this for comparison, I didn't do it in the other video. These tunas are 47.5, I think they are. And this, is 42.5. The tuna is bigger, but it's not dramatically bigger. And like Rob said, if you can wear this, you can wear this. It's the lugs are so short, it really helps it out. But anyway, that was just it's kind of a little baby rant video, I guess. It's not something that's a make or break deal for me. I still love this watch. I wear it all the time. And I really, really like this, and I'm going to buy one, I think. So anyway, just a couple little things. So the Seiko's quality control suck. Yeah, in a way they do. I think that their quality control's kind of crap when it comes to little things like chapter rings, whatever. And another thing, how much more, and you guys might know the answer better than me, I can't imagine it would cost terribly more. How hard would it be to regulate a 7S26? I mean, we know that this movement is capable of COSC timing, but I mean, how hard would it be just to regulate these little movements before they put them in the watch and shipped them out? You look at like Notice. I mean, these guys regulate the watch to 4 positions, and I understand that they're a micro brand, but I would think with the amount of people that work for Seiko, that's another thing that could get taken care of. This watch is really, really good. This watch is within plus or minus 5 or 10 seconds a day. So with this one, I can't complain, but I've heard of watches, 30 seconds, 25. I understand that's within standard for the movement, but to me, that's unacceptable. So anyway, once again, love the watch, love Seikos. I just really, really wish that they would fix just a few things, and overall, I think the customers would be a whole lot happier. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Everybody have a happy Sunday. Bye.